What did I say again? They did it again. They seriously did it again. They lose. Not 4-2, but 4-1. They made themselves look worse tonight. And this one looked a lot like the first game of the season against the Lightning all the way back in January. Feels like an eternity ago. Jeez. I don't really want to talk about this game that much, to be honest, because I want to get this thing over with because I don't like this game at all. Like, okay, all right. You know what? I was expecting to lose, but seeing how they played, okay, and kept it a game against the Lightning in the last one, so it gave me a little bit of hope that they could possibly do something. But that wasn't the case today because they decided let's go ahead and make it really bad. Now, instead of the Hawks scoring first in the first 10 minutes, the Lightning do so, and it's Braden Point. So, I mean, we also have Subban starting in net tonight, so it's even more like the first game of the year. Now, I'm going to do a little bit more talk about uniforms because the Lightning decided to bust out their third uniforms today, which I'm a bit more weird on because they're basically all black uniforms pretty much all the way down, and the logo is not white like it usually is on their home uniforms. It's like the blue and then the white Lightning logo. It's gray. It's a bit weird. I always looked. I thought these were like practice. These kind of look like practice warm up jerseys, to be honest, more so than game jerseys, to be honest. And I think that's really the only complaint I have with it. I mean, I like the they look pretty cool. I mean, obviously because hockey jerseys are some of the best throughout all four pro sports. To be honest, I actually really like hockey jerseys. Probably the best out of all four sports leagues because they have the opportunity to combine as many colors as they can and still make it look good with the whole red, white, and black thing here. You get the logo that's adding all the other colors here. Yeah, that kind of stuff. I guess I don't know, but regardless, Lightning are up 1-0. That's the only appraisal I'm going to give, uh, or that's the only positive thing I'm going to say about the Lightning here. What I mean by that is uh, not yelling because the Hawks played bad. And see, Subban had his fair share of saves in this game. Just like the very first game of the season, he had his fair share of actually really good saves in this game. Shut the door a couple times on some pretty star players for the Lightning, and he looked pretty okay. But on the score sheet being 4-1, it looks like he performed like garbage. But that was probably another one of those games where the defense didn't really do much to help Subban. And that probably shows because he made some pretty good saves here. Um, now, I will say, okay, now I will say this play is actually really good by the Lightning here. I said I wasn't going to compliment him anymore, but man, I cannot say how well Anthony Cirelli led up this play. Hedman's in the back. He passes it across ice behind Cirelli. I don't know if that was intentional because Cirelli just missed the puck. I don't know if it was intentional, but because if he did intentionally miss it, that just fueled everyone on the Hawks because he took that miss. And I was like, whoop, oh, look, I'm alone now. And he got a perfect lead pass and lifted it past Subban. I mean, he made a perfect full play, fooling out the Hawks defense, and just kind of waltzed his way right up to Subban and like, boop, that's in the net. Like, come on. That was a pretty good play by Cirelli, but come on, the Hawks defense was just atrocious on that play. Oh my gosh. They were made silly right there. That probably didn't make sense. But my gosh, they looked like fools on that play. Now, a little bit later, a very cool save by Subban as Joseph goes in and cross ice pass right in front of the crease to guess who? Ross Colton. I know who that is now because he dunked my team in the last game, and he was robbed by Subban this time. And that was probably Subban's best save of the night, and it came against the Lightning's fourth line. Or at least that's what I expected to be the fourth line because, I don't know who Joseph is, and I only know who Colton is because he scored in the last game. And a little bit later in the second, Yanni Gord gets a rebound off of Subban, an initial shot, gets a second chance. It goes behind him, and then all of a sudden, it's 3-0. And the greatest part about this next play is this was like probably the second best chance that we had all night, other than the goal that we actually scored. Patrick Kane got a breakaway on Vasilevsky. That should probably mean a pretty good chance, right? Not really. Patrick Kane did not do a good job on this breakaway. He did not. Vasilevsky read him stared into his eyes and read his mind like a mind reader. Knew every move he was making. Bang, got it with the pad. That's a save. My goodness. That was our best chance of the game so far. And Vasilevsky made that look like child's play. And then a couple minutes after that, the Hawks, they take a penalty. So they go to the penalty kill. And then like 10 seconds in there, a rebound finds the stick of Steven Stamkos all alone on a pretty tough angle, fair enough. But, it's Steven Stamkos. It's Steven Stamkos. Of course he's going to bury it. It's 4-0, and we haven't hit the third period. Come on. I'm done. I'm seriously done now. And then in the third period, Kubalik makes a nice play to get it away from Sergachev. Gives it to the Brinket, who's wide open. Fires it, beats Vasilevsky. There's our one goal of the game. I'm honestly surprised we did not get shut out in Tampa this year. I'm genuinely surprised we did not get shut out in Tampa this year because we looked awful in this game, and that's all I have to say about that. I'm so glad that we are done playing in Tampa. We don't have to go there. Same thing with Florida. We don't have to go to Sunrise, Florida, or whatever it's called. We don't have to go back to the BB&T Center. We don't have to go back to Amalie Arena. We can just relax in the United Center and watch those teams come to us for the rest of the season. We don't have to go to their place and get smacked up and down the ice as we are 0-8 in Florida. Actually, 0-7-1. We got that one overtime loss in Florida. But regardless, you got in 8 games, 8 tries against Florida opponents in their stadium, you get 1 point. 1 point in the standings. 1. I'm not saying anything else. That's going to be the end of the video right there. So if you liked it, like that, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you want to see me rage against the Florida teams more, because this is not the end of the Florida spree. We've got 2 more games against the Panthers. Let's go. We're 0-3-1 against them. We can totally go tank to 0-5-1. There's no stopping them. They can make a run for being absolutely horrendous against Florida. They can do it. All they need to do is lose these next 2 games against Florida. It's an 0-6 run. So come back to see the Hawks probably losing to the Panthers, to be fair. Probably. Even though we're at home. We might actually have a better shot. But, Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. I'll see you guys next time because I'm done with talking about the Lightning. I get to now talk about the Florida Panthers again and how they're probably going to beat the Hawks. So, bye.